Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun video we're going to be taking a short, and I mean a short, 1 mile road trip to the local depot and amphitheater in historic downtown Burlington, North Carolina. That is the local event space for the local city to have events and everything, and I've probably done more pirate gigs there than I have done anywhere else in my life since I've started doing the pirate gigs. And what's funny about this and what's weird about this, and part of the reason for the video, is where we're going today is not the original home of the depot. The depot was actually moved. Way back in the day, it was the original train station, but then when it got outdated, needed a longer station platform, and needed newer and modern amenities, the original plan was to tear it down and build a new modern train station, which is what we have now. But the city wanted to keep it for the historical significance, so it was moved, and it was planted right on Main Street. So Main Street now dead ends at the Historic Depot, and a lot of people or old-timers around town say that activity in downtown Burlington dried up when the depot was moved there. I'm in my 30s now, and I've been here all my life, and sadly downtown Burlington to me has never been the quote-unquote happening place. We always went to Greensboro, or later in life started going to Durham for activities and all. But it's really cool. The area does become a buzz with activities when the city hosts an event, and the depot is always the hub and the center for a beehive of activities. There is several vendors that set up, food trucks set up, bands play in the amphitheater. And the reason for this video is we were going through some old papers and stumbled upon this. This is an actual newspaper clipping from when they moved the depot from its old location where the new Amtrak station is now to its permanent home now. And there is a newspaper clipping with a photo of it sitting on the railroad crossings when they're moving it across. Now, how weird must that have been to see back when it was actually happening? And also folded in with it was this sketch of what the proposed lookout of everything was, with the amphitheater there, the pavers and all. And we're going to see all that later on in the video. And then it's also got a nice little article here pertaining to everything that was going to happen once it got moved there. But again, I remember going there as a kid, and again, it's never been the happening place unless a city event was taking place, but it's still got historical significance, and I wanted to show it to some of you guys who might not know about some of the history of Burlington, North Carolina. Again, if you would like this style of video where I show places like this, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to research and do some more. But what I'm going to do now is grab the camera, grab the mini tripod, pull on my hoodie, get in the truck, and take a short 1 mile trek to downtown Burlington. Let's go. And we have parked at a public parking spot in downtown Burlington, and there are several public parking access spots. That is one good thing about our downtown area, and you can see we're in the downtown historic district. And this road right here, make sure no one's coming, you see it dead ends with the Historic Depot, and that is where we are headed. As I said at the beginning, the depot was placed, and it kind of cut off Main Street, and a lot of people have said that when this happened, the depot was moved here back in the day. It dried up businesses down here. That's a discussion for another day and another time. Now we are on the corner of Main and Front Street, and this is just before lunchtime, so it's not crowded a lot, but we're going to make our way across the street here to the Historic Depot and Amphitheater. Anytime the city downtown area does an event, this is always the hub and the gathering place for all of the activities. You see the word welcome there in nice brick pavers, and I can say for sure that I've done more gigs here dressed as a pirate than I have probably anywhere else. You see they've got lights strung up for outdoor and nighttime events, weather permitting of course, and they've got some visual art out as well. But before we get to the main depot area, let's look at the amphitheater. And this is kind of dug out, and it reminds me of the Roman Colosseum, but you can see here people would be able to gather and watch live bands. There is a historical marker here, and we'll zoom in on that for a second. North Carolina Railroad Company shops built here in 1857 for maintenance and repair of the North Carolina Railroad, closed in 1866. But just in case you do need assistance, there is, right in this area here, it is a ramp in case you're bringing in equipment or you have people in your party that need a ramp or an access ramp, and there's stairs on both sides of it. Been to many events here and listened to some good music, and you have this pergola style architecture here. And back when I was a kid, this used to be covered with vines completely, and it was kind of neat. Birds would nest up in it, and it gave it kind of a rainforesty feel. But here we are at the depot, and there's an event space on the inside there, and Alamance County Visitor Center is in that doorway. But we will do one full complete lap. These concrete statues here, I actually have a picture with this one dressed as the pirate. All of them have symbolism to the town of Burlington. But we will make our way around. And coming along this side of the depot, there's a big area here where vendors will set up tents and sell stuff during the summer months or events like Fourth Fridays or seasonal events. Here is the back entrance to the Italian restaurant. They have great food and a great lunch buffet. I'd highly recommend it if you're in the area. Around lunchtime, it will start smelling real good around here. We have an iconic Norfolk and Western red caboose here, and on the inside is set up like a mini museum. Unfortunately, it's hardly ever open, but they have wax figures in there showing what the railwaymen would do when they were riding the caboose. And you see everything will be well lit here in the afternoon times. Here is the backside of the depot, and of course this whole area is abuzz with activities when you do events down here. But really, really cool. I walked off the pavers to this area here. Now, during big events, they will park food trucks out here and put more tables out. You see there's some picnic tables here just for sitting and leisure, but they will have more here and pack this area with food trucks during community events. And if you guys remember when I took my Amtrak trip, there is our Amtrak station, the company shops train station for Burlington, North Carolina, and that is where the depot we are touring right now originally set. And at the beginning of the video, I showed you where the road dead ended at the depot. So just imagine the road continuing on through here. But the depot changed all that and changed the landscape of downtown Burlington. But we will continue around to the other side. And we are coming around the other side of the depot. Now, if you guys see this brown building back here behind this blue truck, that is the local police station, and it makes you feel very safe and welcome here when you are doing an event or something and you feel well protected with policemen patrolling, keeping everybody safe. We're back toward the amphitheater now, but on this side we do have a time capsule scheduled to be open in the year 2079. Hopefully I will still be here. I will be very old at this point. Looking that far ahead now, I will be, but who knows? One can always have hope. And I wonder who was in this truck that's got a pirate flag. One can only assume, right? But we are gonna continue on around and head back toward the amphitheater area. And we are going to go down into the bowl area of the amphitheater here once again. And as I said, this area becomes crowded real quick and abuzz with activity when it's time for the city to do an event. I'm going to step up on the podium here, and you can easily see how if you were booked as a band to be here, you would have the audience in the palm of your hand. Again, it could easily set over 100 people, but it's very intimate and a beautiful setting, and you see the skylights there to where everything will be well lit if it's an afternoon performance or activity. And as I stated earlier, here is that access ramp. The access ramp comes down to here and goes to the right here, or you can take the stairs, which is what we're going to do. But we are back now in the heart of historic downtown Burlington, North Carolina. I hope you guys have liked this video. A little bit different content for me, but I always appreciate trying something new. It has been a windy day, so I do apologize for any audio issues or anything like that, but I hope you have liked the video. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. I'd really appreciate the support. And that's going to wrap it up for me here today, guys. I am sorry about the congestion and everything. It is cooler days. We've been having warm days and cold days, and that just sometimes does not mix with the sinuses and all, and I am on a decongestant. But this is the Historic Depot in downtown Burlington. Hope you all are able to make it out and see it one day. Take care, and remember, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.